Hello and welcome to the Underhive. We are back with another series of Mount and Blade Bannerlord after the tragic demise of Yasungai. So we are here with Fabiano. So we are a member of the Empire. We've got a little bit in one-handed and polearm, a little bit in horse riding and athletics. We've got a bit of roguery and we've got a bit of charm to begin with, but that's about it. So we once again are going to be on Bannerlord difficulty, but I am going to have the map movement speed because we are permadeath once again. If we die anywhere outside of the arena, that is it. It is over. Now, as it goes, this one is going to be a little bit different to the majority of the runs that I play, and I'll tell you for why in just a moment. Surname Tastico. Fabiano Tastico, because he's going to make fantastic smithed items. We are going to be a smith this time. We're going to go for that fantastic looking pointy Aquila type deal. And we're going to be... Yeah, I don't know why I did that actually. We should have picked blue. There we go. Let's go blue. Cool. So, first and foremost, we need a better horse. So let's get that sorted. Take a desert horse. Not ideal, but it's fine. All good. So we've got a horse. Now we need a few troops. We are going to keep a small contingent where possible. And then from there, we're going to just try and keep party sizes small so our wages don't go up too much. And then we're just going to kill looters to harvest their gear. And then we're going to make money by making it into other stuff. Faster raiding. Easy to convince to leave in peace. Seems like it'd be useful to us. And of course, we're going to take our first point in smithing there. So it'll be a little bit till we actually do any smithing. We'd love a trained troops though. But otherwise, just picking up a couple of dudes is welcome. Now, I'm not that familiar with the Imperial troop tree, to be honest. So the only way we get horses is Buceliaries. So I think what we'll do is just stick to the baseline infantry pathway for our dudes. We're going to be mounted, but as I said, we're not actually looking to be a warlord this time. Now, it is going to involve us fighting, and we will get involved with that to begin with. But as it goes, I've found that I was able to get a bit more done today than I'd intended to, which allows me a bit of time to play off-screen to do some of the harvesting, at least. And perhaps a bit of smithing just to get us started. Please leave me alone, looters. So, I mean, like, we'd have probably been dead already without the speed buff. Which is not an issue if you're not playing permadeath, but as we are, that would be a pretty significant issue. So that's the main reason I have that. Ooh, Valiga recruit, very nice. We're not going to count our chickens that he's going to stay alive, particularly. Ooh, a few more there, pretty good. Okay, so now we can start having a few fights. And we'll see how we get going. I swear there was some around here, was there not? Now, I'm going to try and stick to one-handed. I know I've got a point in polearms, mainly just because I knew I'd start with one and we might need to use it. But we're going to try and stick to one-handed. That's not to say we won't ever branch out in polearms, but we had a polearm series not so long ago. So we're going to go one-handed where possible. Please let me catch them before the forest bandits. No, couldn't risk that. Never mind. They've got 3. We're running out of food here, so let's grab some from Tevio. Grain's expensive. Couple of butter. Just lick the butter, boys. You'll be alright. That'll keep you going. It's not tasty, but not on its own anyway, but it's sustenance. Let's have a look. Wow, like everything is quite expensive. We'll get some meat for the lads. Escort and artisans, not the missions we're after. 5 looters, that'll do. Our first test of battle. taste of battle. And we're out in the open. Hopefully there's no foliage, just an open field. No, not quite, actually. But it's okay.
Attack!
I'm going to send the men's in. One for a sporting ponytail and beard combination this time. Nice slice. Have we done them already, boys? Is that it? Good work, the lads. Beautiful. A lot more early damage than the archery allows, but of course archery allows you to stay safe, so it's a bit of a trade. But yeah, I'm quite happy with that damage to begin with, actually. So we'll go up to 10 regular troops. I think at a certain point we won't mind having 10 legionaries on the books. It's enough to kill even say 20 or 30 looters, because they're pretty tanky. As long as I can support them and sort of drag a few away.
Attack!
But we're not going to go so far as that to begin with. I'm quite happy to see how many sort of two-handed weapons they've got. Those that do seem to have actual weapons. There's one sickle over there, but this guy here seems to have a sword. Good for him. Nice, nice block. But they've bottled it. We will get our one-handed skill going here a little. I know we don't have to kill these, strictly speaking, but we would like to. Oh, that was juicy. Beautiful. Okay, 7 of them are ready to go. We're not going to be buffing them up just yet, though. Surrender at eye. We'll attack. I will go for him. Hopefully I don't charge to my death here. It is possible. Depends what he's got. If he's got a pitchfork, I'm not going to do it. No, it doesn't. Beautiful. You went too early, mate. And Fabiano is victorious once again. Okay. So food's not as much of a deal now. We've actually got some looters killed. So let us trade away their armor. But we're not going to be trading away the weapons anymore. So we are at a deficit for money. That's not the end of the world. So get in here now and we'll... I wonder if there's any hardwood, because I'm going to need some hardwood to begin with, aren't I? There isn't any hardwood. It's a shame. We will be able to get some at some stage, but for now we're not going to worry too much about picking up hardwood. Because we do get some from the weapons from looters. So as long as we keep a bit of charcoal, as long as we never use all of our charcoal, then you can make more.
Charge!
Go on, the lads. I'm going to say charge wide.
Advance!
In fact, what we're going to say is advance. I just want to see how they behave under the advance command, because I don't use it that option. I don't use it that often. So we want to see. And I'm in the matching attire actually today. I didn't realise. So they will engage with advance. They do appear to pursue enemies. So it's perhaps just a bit more of an orderly charge then. Okay, not quite as long as I thought. We've all been there, haven't we, fellas? One-handed now at 22. That's pretty good. So is it just that these guys have run away? Yes. So yeah, they don't seem to run too far away from the attacking enemies. So I think part of my issue in the past has been charging, and like my cav have veered off after fleeing enemies, when what I should have told them to do is advance. So still learning. I don't think that was a command in Warband. It might have been, but I certainly never used it in Bannerlord. There we go, that'll do. 9 out of 10 are ready to go. I think we will upgrade them 1 level, I think. Just because it gives them a shield and all get a sword. Seems to make sense, I think. I'm not sure I'm interested in upgrading the Vliegers, though. I mean, I have now started the ball rolling, I suppose. So I might as well. And maybe we'll just sort of keep them out of trouble till the end. But then saying that, they're basically just expensive infantry that have a spear as well. It's not so bad having them with us.
Advance! Forward! Stand apart! Move to enemy!
Okay, stab my horse in the face. Better than stabbing me, though. I believe if we're going to kill that. Nice. A little bit delayed on the swing. I thought he was going to swing faster than he did. That'll do. 8 are dead. No noise there for collecting the loot, but okay. So what have we got here now? We've got pointing one-handed. So we're going to be taking maneuverability. And we're going to go with another point in smithing. So as soon as we get into it, we're going to have pretty nice XP bonus. Get rid of that stuff. And we move on. So I'm not sure whether there's anywhere particularly nearby that gives us wood. I think Onera is okay for wood, I think. Okay, that's not ideal. How's the party looking now? All 10. Okay, so let's upgrade them into infantrymen, and they've now got a sword and shield, which is preferable. They're only fighting looters, so it's not like they've got a massive arms race to stay ahead of, but we just want to split them up ever so slightly. I will actually go for these 8 just because they're cornering themselves over here by the looks. Not if you give up now.
Kill them all!
No, in fact, I want to do that.
Loose formation!
Try and get a bit of tactics in there, you know. It's relatively difficult to level up tactics early in the game. And I wish there was a shields up command that was different to the shield wall command.
Close in!
Because sometimes you want them to put the shield up, but also be wide. Oh, I'm surprised I got the hit on him without getting stabbed myself. Well, one of my Vliega recruits is dead. That's 200 quid down the Swanee. I don't think I'll be hiring anymore. Because like I say, we don't need elite troops. We don't really need Cav with us. At least not yet. Like, if we find that smithing is really lucrative, and we end up travelling around a lot to different towns to fill out work orders, then maybe an army itself will become warranted. Not so much an army, but like a fighting force of our own. But just for now, a small band is sufficient. We are just going to... okay, just take him prisoner then. Bit of food, freebie. So I think there was one just past this way, wasn't there? Some looters, maybe? Perhaps they went... oh, no, there they are. Ah, they thought they'd sneak around the other side. Not today, looters. 5.1 versus 3.4. Well, we're in the woods now, so... okay. Hopefully the train blesses us. Yeah, it's not so bad. So we're not going to go silly. I don't want to get killed. We don't need to. But we're going to go back to the advance strategy. Yeah, they keep formation a lot better with advance. Well, they keep formation, is the point. So perhaps that's something I should have been doing a lot longer ago than now. But I'm enjoying the one-handed. I love one-handed on horse. It just feels very cathartic. Glaive also is quite cathartic, but only because it's just one swing, one kill. From the moment you pick the thing up, you get more proficient at killing, but not really any more lethal. Whereas with the one-handed, of course, you do get better at that as you go along. Or you get better at polearms too, but with a glaive, it isn't that noticeable because of how strong they are to begin with. But with one-handed, it certainly does make a difference. So I'll move on after these guys. It's certainly going to take a bit longer to make our initial funds because we can't sell the weapons. Or rather, if we did, we would then be at a material deficit. So there's pros and cons for both. I have a problem with you, brigand.
Move to enemy!
And we're away now, lads. I might take the spear off. It's spoiling my view, and I don't really intend to use it. Is it a couchy? I probably can't couch it at this speed anyway, so I don't know what I am. Left flank, getting absolutely shonked. Wow. I would have expected him to go down from that, but okay. Right around the back of the head there. Nice. Good stuff. Okay, let's move on. Let's check out Mazia. I'm trying to see if they've got any hardwood. So they have got some hardwood. Very nice. So let's check out the smithy then. So we need to refine first. Go. And then we need to smelt down, starting with the wooden hammers. Yep. So now we need to rest. Okay, that's fine. So where did we get to on smithing? Level 8. Okay. Yeah, I wish you did get more stamina by default. It's a bit annoying because like I understand the mechanics. Like now I have to spend wages on waiting here. But I wish time just progressed every time I smelted an item or something. Because that would make just as much sense and balance things just as much. So now we need to refine again. There we go. Smelting's now 13. And now we need to rest. So before we go any further, we're gonna mosey on, get another few fights done. So I don't want to run out of cash. And what we're going to do is, I mean, I know they haven't got much in the way of wages, but I honestly don't think they're adding anything. I'm not going to have a cav force. I'm just going to have an infantry force. I don't know if I'd have to provide the horse for them, but I don't want to. Oh, wow, there's a lot of leaguers there. I mean, I'm quite looking forward to doing a legit Imperial playthrough in the future because the amount of Liga recruits you get, cataphracts are not going to be an issue. I don't think I'm going to recruit anymore, though. I do want to see if they've got any... yeah, they've got silver. Okay. It's fine. It's not what we're after, but it's good to know it's there. I think that'll be salt, is it? Probably need to buy a few horses. We are just quicker than them, but only because of the buff. Well, the setting that's allowing us to be slightly quicker. So we'd like to get a handful of horses where possible. But we need to make the money before we can spend the money.
Advance!
So we're almost a caravan, in essence, ourselves. Now, we might get some caravans going if we start making some money, but we shall see about that. Horse took one. Somehow I hit him. I'm not sure how. That was a whiff. Gotta say, I'm not a fan of the desert horse. I'm looking forward to when we can get rid of it. But we are gonna ride over there and hit him at full force because that will allow us to get some riding skill. It's not heaven you should be praising, it's your glorious leader. I feel like I'm looking a little bit washed out, if I'm honest. I will do something about that in a moment. I think these lights are on just a bit too bright. Seems a bit better. Good stuff. So let's get on at these boys now as well. Regia's over there. Looking good. My ultimate aim is to try and marry Regia, but I just don't think we'll build up the renown in time for that to happen before she finds somebody else. Come on, fellas. Come on, fellas. We can catch him. Yeah, we are slightly quicker than them. I knew it. I tried to click away. I'll keep the Sumpteros then if it's not worth much to you lads. $215. That is a significant issue for me. And are they like coming for a piece now? Seems like they're not the ones we bribed. Let's get in Shanopis. Of course, there's only elite troops when you actually want the standard troops. So we'll head back to Poros for the time being. With some archers that we don't want. See if we can get these 7. It's just money's incredibly tight right now. Like, I need so much to get me in a position where we can actually fight them. Like, part of the issue is it just takes so long to catch him that I'm like spending a day's wage to get in the fight.
Charge! Onward!
Advance, sorry fellas. Come on, do it proper.
Loose formation!
Right, I'm gonna get in there, lads. I'm gonna get in there. Got him. I'm no pig. Oh, he got absolutely brutused. Whacking him like wheat before the scythe. Yeah. I preferred it when it said tab. I don't really like that it shows the tab button. I get it's probably for like language thing, you know, like it's probably universal. But like my keyboard literally says tab, so it's not really in line with my keyboard if that was their point. So I think we will take a few more fellas when we can. I don't know if they're saying they want a piece or not, but we'll. I think they are. Got a tournament here which could be very nice for us, so let's get in there and see if we can do something about that. It's not the best. It's not the best by any means, but we will accept it. Okay, we've got to fight a legionary here. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Why did that occur?
I'll split your skull!
I don't think so, unless that was me. In which case, yes, I do think so. I don't think we have to beat this legionary here, but it'd be nice to. Death. Yeah, he got through with us on our team now. No, never mind. We're going in sword and board. What? As if he hit me behind the throwing mans. Nice. Good work, the lads. Yes. 4v1. He's an equite though. I've been acquitted following that. So now I've got to fight the Legionary. I mean, it'd be me and him with the finals anyway, if not now, so... I hope you had your Weetabix today, mate. You're going to need it. I know you've got the first hit in, but it's not about the first hit, it's about the last hit. No, nearly. Oh, that juked my head then, as well. IRL juking of the head. Beautiful, and chopped him again. Me and the Bruce, the old Busolari. Absolutely weak. So that's our nice first bit of gear. There we go. I know I could put on that tat. I'm not going to. I'd rather sell that. Okay. So, I'm going to buy 2 horses for the time being. And let's just see if we can, because we've got a few resources here. Let's enter the smithy and go orders. So somebody wants a mace at difficulty 9. Okay, let's have a look. So they want reach 44, speed 104, 43 damage, handling 107. So that is what they want, apparently. But I must rest. Okay, that's fine. We can wait. So we'll be the travelling forge master. Okay, let's enter the old smithy. Teardrop pommel unlocked. Okay. This is worse than what I asked for. I'm cutting 405 from the price. Job done. Okay. So interestingly, then, we don't actually get to do them unless we have the difficulty unlocked, and we don't get to like rework them until they're right. So that's interesting, as far as I'm concerned, anyway. We'll need to go and make some more cash first. I think what we'll do is go up to 20 trained infantrymen, because they're about the right sort of cost benefit, I think. And they've got throwing weapons, which is kind of nice to have. Okay. So we're going to be going up to a total party size of 21. And that'll be it then. For the time being, anyway. Which will keep us safe from forest bandits, for the most part. I think they want me. And what we're going to do is just wait here until we're not being harangued. And then we'll go into Poros and we'll see if there are any other jobs on to make a few quid while we're here. Orders. So, okay, so she wants a mace too, but I need to rest again. So we'll wait while the following day. Sega's winning tournaments, and Honeytongue Themestios was lost to the mortal coil. Okay, smithy. So I don't have all the required. So I've got them. I need some more raw iron. Okay, no, that's fine. I'm willing to accept that. Cool. So we're now at 20 smithing. Okay, we're getting there. Okay, so I mean, pretty early on, this seems like an actual legit strategy because of the orders. If it wasn't for those, it'd be pretty hard. But I'm glad I went back and looked at those to see if we can make some money, because it's making up for the difference at least. So we need 2 more troops. Let's see if we can get the extra 2 at Tavir now, and then we'll be able to get another fight in, I think, before the end of the episode. One more. Come on, fellas. Come on. Well, we'll take 19 troops for now, and we'll just see if we can catch these guys. The extra couple of horses should make a bit of difference, but probably not going to make that much difference in the grand scheme of things just now. Now, this could all of a sudden get a bit much for us, but if we drive them all off separately, I reckon we can take the 17. Ooh, we've got a tournament at Amitatis to finish off on. Well, we'll start with this.
Stop! Move to enemy!
You are noble sons of the Empire. Look at me, I'm proper commanding now with my ponytail and padded jerkin. Got a few peasants in the ranks so far, but that's acceptable. We'll get them equipped shortly. Before we do that, we're going to get in on the charge. Stone thrower and his head absolutely snapped about. Beautiful. Good work, the lads. So we've not really killed that many of them on the charge, but they are injured, and I'm just going to sigh them down a little now. Nice, right in the head. You think one of them would be like, right, tell you what, boys, let's just hit him with a hammer. Cut his hair a little bit there. Last one. Do you think you're going to make it? Ooh, possibly. Still going. Still again. Nearly got a 5-card trick there, mate. Almost. Ooh, caravan guards. They would be welcome, but we're not going to take them. And they had a bit of hardwood as well, which is pleasant. Let's just kill the last one. We'll send the troops. I mean, how long are you going to take to kill one dude, man? He had a lot of stuff too. Pretty good. So let's get at Amitatis. Let's sell our stuff off first. So we want to get rid of all of that, as well as the wool. I know we're not getting a great price for the wool there. It's an okay price, but it's fine. We've got a few weapons to deal with there. Okay. We're all right for food. So we will enter the smithoi. Let's have a look. So she wants some javelins. Sadly, I can't make you any javelins. She wants a one-handed axe. Okay. I haven't got any iron as it stands, sadly. So we'll wait here some time, do the tournament, wait a bit more, and then just smelt that stuff down. You know what? I think we can afford to wait a day, but we've made some good money now. We're on 1600. It's not great, but it's fine to say we're not needing to take many risks as yet. As long as we don't get cornered by anybody. So that is the same as what we've got. So this is just for the cash. Cash equivalent value. That was unfortunate. Don't worry, Green Team, I'll avenge you. Green Team member. To the crossbowmans. That was a whiff. My horse took the brunt of that. Won't deny that. Oh, green fella's looking like he's doing some work. Get clear of the swordsman. Because that's what he'll do about it. We've got him though. 1v1v1. Obviously take the armoured fella. Oh, both had the same idea there, mate. Lopped him right off the back. mean, if we can get round the back of these... Oh, 2v1, 2v1. Nice, the Cataphracts got murked. No mercy there from the infantrymen. That's a bullseye. As is that. Come on, brother, there's no need for that, is there? Yeah. Me and the military spearmen, or militia spearmen rather. I think most spearmen are military spearmen, aren't they, really? There's no, like, cultural ambassador spearmen. Oh, trying to do the fancy dandy there, but we didn't pull it off. Never mind. Well, we can get rid of that as well. Another 500 quid. And now we will enter the smithy. And we'll see. We can't make the javelin out. Let's try with this. Oh, we haven't got any iron. And now we need a bit more charcoal. Bit more charcoal. Okay. 129. I'll take it. It's fine. I don't get that value for money if I just sell the items, like the stuff like this. So might as well. So like, have we? Oh, I like this new menu. Like, I haven't seen this for a while. So let's see what we've got for the one-handed swords. No new interesting blades yet. No new interesting guards. Okay, we've got a grip that's passable at least. Got one of these. Yeah, I personally am not a huge fan of those, but they're okay. Seems to be about it. Cool. I mean, you'll do. Make it extra lengthy. Oh, that's just that. I need to be on the blade itself. Yeah. I mean, that's the sort of thing we'd want to make for ourselves at some stage, just like a long one-handed sword for the cavalry. So we'll probably have two swords on us at some stage. We'll have like a cavalry on-foot sword and a sieging shorter sword for on the walls. Well, that feels like enough for the one episode. So between now and the next episode, I'm going to do a little bit more of that off screen. So nothing too dramatic, but we'll just progress with the smithing a little bit and just kill a few more looters. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time in the Underhive.